Hi, these comments are for AM, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all the lessons at OTC online TOEFLcourse.com. And Merry Christmas to you and your family, and have a Happy New Year for 2021. And I'm getting ready to grade your speaking practice test. It looks like you're doing integrated speaking tasks too. So reading, listening, speaking, campus related. And let me just take a quick minute and read what you sent me here so I can grade it accurately here. And then think over here, I'm going to put the speaking rubrics. I'll have these here so I can look at them. Okay, I'm looking at it right now. Okay, so the catch is the students will have to pay a small fee for the dinners, but it helps the students get work experience. Those who are interested in cooking and also culinary art students, right? Okay. Okay, so I'm listening to your speaking practice test, so let's see how you did on this one.
According to the announcement, the university plans to hold a students-run dining club at the end of semester, and they are doing this to help students who cook to gain a hands-on experience. And the man in the conversation agrees with this plan for two reasons. First, as it's stated in the announcement, it's gonna be a great experience for students who cook because they will prepare meals under pressure, which is totally different than just prepare meals in their classes. Second, he doesn't feel that the fees are a lot of money if they compared with what usually students pay when they eat in fancy restaurants in the downtown. And so people are gonna have a chance to try good and fantastic meals and less expensive prices. And that's why he thinks this dining club is a good idea.
Okay, so there you go. So I think this is a little bit better than the last one you did. I don't think there's any major problems with your language use. Your topic development seems to be organized and you have a fairly strong delivery. So let's just say we're starting at about, I'm going to say I'm starting at about 24 points on this, say 24 to 26. I'm going to read it again and I might make some slight adjustments, or I'm going to listen to your task one more time. And maybe my first suggestion is the reading passage discusses a new policy about a dining club on campus, and then the speaker reacts to the new policy, something like that. If you can include just a little bit of an introduction before you get to the reading, and then you can move on to the listening after that.
To the announcement, the university plans to hold a students-run dining club at the end of semester. And they are doing this to help students who cook to gain a hands-on experience. And the man in the conversation,
you want to say to gain on-hand experience. You want to say it with that kind of stress.
Agrees with this plan for two reasons.
Okay, so he agrees for two reasons. That's a pretty good way to structure. That's a good sentence because it helps prepare for two important points that the man's now going to talk about.
As it's stated in the announcement, it's going to be a great experience for students who cook because they will prepare meals under pressure, which is totally different than just prepare meals in their classes. Second, he doesn't feel that the fees are a lot of money if they compared with what usually students pay.
So he thinks that the fees are not that expensive compared to what students normally pay when they eat at fancy restaurants.
When they eat in fancy restaurants in the downtown. And so people are going to have a chance to...
Maybe, and so I wouldn't do that. You keep trying to connect all the sentences. Just say, therefore, blah, blah, blah. So end the sentence. Don't make your sentences too long.
Try good and fantastic meals and less expensive prices.
Yeah, how about they can try high quality, delicious meals at less expensive Or how about they can try gourmet meals at less expensive prices. So be careful about words like fantastic or good or great. Those words are weak. They're weak vocabulary words. They're not very precise. It doesn't really help you to communicate your ideas very clearly. Okay, so I think on this one, or let me listen to the very
And
end.
that's why he thinks this dining club is a good idea. According
And maybe instead of saying, and that's why, just say, finally, that's why the man thinks that this dining club is a good idea. So I think you're using and a little too much, right? So, I mean, you can use it. You can put it in the beginning of the sentence, kind of like a transition word. But when you're getting to the end of the response, it's probably better to say something like therefore or finally. Something along those lines might be better than what you said there. I'm being a little picky. What can I say? But what I'm telling you is I think that 24 to 26 is a fairly accurate score here. I think you have pretty good control over your delivery, your language use, and your topic development. Just be careful how you're using your transition words. I think in a previous speaking task you had some problems with mixed constructions, remember? So be careful about that. Okay, make sure you understand these three questions. Okay, let me give you three important questions here. You can ask these at Google. And then make sure you understand the difference among these three words. Number one, what are coordinating conjunctions in English grammar? Number two, what are subordinating conjunctions in English grammar? Three, what are transition words in English grammar? So kind of compare those three types of words. Think about how do they work grammatically in both formal speaking and formal writing situations.